Welcome so much to my latest episode of Weekly Insights with Joanie. And the material and slides that we're using today are edited excerpts from my new online course, Drive Through, Make It Your Own, on udemy.com. And this episode is actually the fifth of the 5-part series where we've been talking about how to unpack your emotional baggage. We're going to start today by understanding that just being aware that you don't lift up the lid on your emotional baggage because of all the limiting beliefs, knowing that there are limiting beliefs are not enough. So we're going to start with what to do about that. There are many limiting beliefs. So for this episode, we'll focus on one that many believe is beneficial. Let's say you once believed hard work and sacrificing fun and happiness were keys to getting ahead in life. Now you realize this is a limiting belief because it limits your joy and affects your well-being. So how does it do this? This belief keeps pushing you to the point of emotional, mental, and physical exhaustion because it is never just enough to succeed. There remains an inner void despite achieving your desires. This leaves you frustrated, unfulfilled, and seeking a better way to living life outside of being in constant survival mode. What's next? This is where you trace the origins of this belief. In doing so, you realize your parents, teachers, and authority figures of society instilled this belief in you. Now what? The solution is we're going to look at how letting yourself and the others off the hook will help you get rid of these limiting beliefs. It's not as if your parents did anything wrong or that society is to blame. In fact, you can see some positive attributes to this belief. Hard work and sacrificing happiness may have produced some successful results, but this limiting belief also leaves you unfulfilled. Now, in this example, you have clarity of a limiting belief. What helps you review and remove the contents in your emotional baggage. But simply being aware of a limiting belief is not enough. In order to fully remove it, forgiving yourself and others who instilled the belief in you is essential. You do this by seeing the gifts that limiting belief has given you. Let's say you actually do remove this limiting belief or similar ones like it. What are you going to feel? Probably at the beginning you're going to feel great relief, but you will also be surprised that you may find yourself feeling fearful and anxious and uncertain about why you did any of this. For most people, after they unpack big items from their emotional baggage, they feel lighter and excited. But many also feel intense waves of fear and anxiety. It is the fear that doing something different, like slowing down and having more fun, won't produce the outcomes you desire. It may also be anxiety about what others in your life would say if you start doing things differently. Even with the awareness a limiting belief is not working for you, you come to realize you are still working against your own desires for a better life. How and why does this happen? Just now, just as you are anticipating unpacking it and starting to unpack it, you will find that there is a huge breakthrough that will come to you. So let's talk about what that is. The big breakthrough, which is often the most difficult to accept, is that you have taken a limiting belief instilled in you by others and made it your own. This is precisely why you must be willing to take responsibility for the contents of your emotional baggage, even if they're not yours to begin with. So, how do you create a new path for yourself if the beliefs you want to change give rise to varying degrees of fear, anxiety, and resistance? Begin training yourself to observe things that upset you. But equally important is to observe the lessons and the gifts that emerge from difficult experiences. Every breakdown produces a breakthrough. In most cases, there's multiple breakthroughs. This is how a limiting belief can be a gift. They are like a bright light in the darkness of fear, illuminating lessons, birthing new ideas, and giving directions to a new path. To help you integrate what we're learning today, I would like to guide you through some powerful action items. Create some time for the following. What areas of your life are being negatively affected by limiting beliefs that are still in your emotional baggage? Allow yourself to feel into what this is doing to your overall well-being, and be sure to journal this. Now, imagine how your life would vastly improve by removing these limiting beliefs. Allow yourself to feel into the positive changes. Again, be sure to journal this. And finally, identify and journal what are the gifts of the limiting beliefs you are unpacking. Thank you so much for watching this video, and for more information on my new online course, Drive Through Make It Your Own, visit udemy.com and type my name, Joanie Marks, in the search box. And until we meet again, remember every morning, look into your mirror, smile at yourself and say, I am my own best friend, for I came into this world to be myself. For that I came. Thank you, and all my best.